A simple repeated phrase will reinforce her resolve.
Deep breath. 3, exhale, eyes relax, body float. For my body, smoking is a poison.
For my body, smoking is a poison.
Spiegel says 27% of patients like Felicia are still non-smokers after 2 years. That's a slightly better success rate than those who don't use hypnosis.
I lost 25 pounds.
Lost 55 pounds.
Can you be hypnotized into losing weight? If you're highly susceptible to hypnosis and keenly motivated to change your eating habits, maybe. But experts say for most people, the picture is more complex. Remember, with cigarettes, you can learn a simple self-hypnotic technique to reinforce.
Smoking is a poison.
But eating is not in itself bad for you. You must continually decide what and how much to eat. Those extra mental steps tend to make hypnotic techniques less effective in losing weight. To further understand the power and reach of hypnosis, scientists are exploring its biological roots.
The force is pulling your hand towards your face.
At Virginia Tech in Blacksburg, Virginia, Dr. Helen Crawford has been mapping the brain patterns of hypnotized subjects.
Very comfortable.
This subject's brain scans show dramatic differences before and during hypnosis. A shift from blue to red, orange, and white reflects increased levels of concentration and attention.
In a state of hypnosis, you can push the resources that your brain has to regulate your body to the maximum.
For instance, under the suggestion that a lemon be perceived as an orange.
Tell me what it tastes like.
Sweet oranges.
Sweet oranges.
All of which made me just a little too curious. Since people's ability to use hypnosis varies, I wondered what kind of a subject I would make.
You let your whole body relax. And after a while, you may find that your eyes are beginning to close almost on their own. Deeper and deeper.
The question of whether I was susceptible to hypnosis did not take long to answer.
Now would you put your right arm straight out from your shoulder?
Guided by Dr. Crawford, I moved through a series of classic hypnotic suggestions, each one further testing my ability to control perception. Could I suppress the sense of smell, even for ammonia?
Take a deep sniff now. Is there an odor?
No.
Could I suppress a deeply embedded mental concept?
You will have no conception of 3 as a number or as a word. Would you count from 1 to 10, please?
1, 2. 4, 5.
If I could do this, could I control the perception of pain, a central goal of Dr. Crawford's research? While being told to imagine a safe, warm place, my hand was put in painfully frigid ice water, just a degree or two above the freezing point.
It may be as if your hand and arm are just sort of detached from the rest of your body.
There's a little pressure around my fingers.
A little pressure around your fingers?
I feel the, I think it's the ice around my fingers.
But are you aware of any of the pain?
No.
Just move them a little bit. What do you feel?
I feel stones. I feel it like
stones.
But it is peculiar that I don't feel what it should, isn't it? I mean, I should be feeling some
You say you
cold.
should be feeling something cold?
Shouldn't I be? This is ice.
For several minutes, I was able to largely eliminate the pain. Crawford says roughly 50% of people can learn to reduce pain through hypnosis, raising hope of relief without drugs to chronic pain sufferers. Some suggestions, called post-hypnotic, can last beyond the trance. Crawford gave me one.
Whenever I show you the number 3 or mention the number 3, you'll say February.
And then brought me out of trance.
You out of hypnosis?
Hi, guys.
For me, the session seemed to have lasted just a few minutes, when in fact,
An hour has gone by.
no! As for that little post-hypnotic suggestion,
5 minus 2 is February. Is there something funny about that?
Most post-hypnotic suggestions remain effective for only a brief time. This one about 10 minutes, and was already fading while I watched myself on videotape.
I sensed, I knew what the answer was, but it was across some little mental borderline that I had constructed.
Ultimately, hypnosis remains a highly personal experience. The laboratory, the therapist's couch, and the stage offer us only a glimpse of its potential to affect our behavior. It is a prism of possibilities, like the mind itself.
By the way, Jay was deprogrammed. He can now say 3. By the way, our colleague Felicia Benson-Kraft did quit smoking. She hasn't had a cigarette since we taped her hypnosis session on March 16th. And this reminder, hypnosis is sometimes used as a tool in psychotherapy, but not every hypnotist is trained to provide psychological counseling. If you're seeking treatment, make sure you're dealing with a qualified health care professional.